With this first lunch, what I want to do is I want to make something easy for tradies, for people at work, for people on the run, for people at school. You don't always have to go through these meals and meal prepping. It can be so torturous having to meal prep. The best lunches are leftovers. Just make extra dinner and take the dinner to lunch the next day, as long as it follows the WHYPACBAGS. I want to start with a real basic lunch, just a sanger, righto? So we're just gonna make a sandwich. Most people freak out about this stuff, bread, and you should. I know for a fact that if I start having toast, I blow out. But you just gotta find that fibre 5 bread. This bread here, Bergen bread, wholemeal and seeds, used to be called Women's Wellbeing. Obviously the guys weren't buying it, so they changed the name. Has 19 grams of carb per serve, which is 2 slices, and 9 grams of fibre. That's unbelievable for fibre. Way under the fibre 5, one of the best I've seen before you have to go those spelt breads. And it still tastes good. Really cool test to see how low GI or how slow this absorbs in your body is chuck it in the toaster. The longer the bread takes to toast, the lower the GI it is. Set ourselves up with 2 slices of this bread. Now, when it comes to making sandwiches, it can become a bit of a balancing act about what goes on first. Take this off, for starters. But for me, I always go the sticky stuff after I put the bread down, because then I can hope the contents on top will stay when I try and flip it over. So I just go hummus next. Hummus will kind of act as a sauce. It's got some good fibre in it as well. I'm a sucker for mayonnaise, but mayonnaise obviously isn't the healthiest option. If you want to put mayonnaise on there, all good. Remember, it's not a Big Mac. You've got to be easy on yourself. You can't be always hammering yourself about how this needs to be the low-fat meat option. Take the fat off the meat. Don't worry about that sort of shit. You're not eating a Big Mac. We're changing this out. You want to enjoy this stuff. This is a lifestyle choice. This is a lifestyle change. Once I put the hummus on the bread, I'm going to go to the avocado. Be real careful with the avocado seed. Don't go stabbing into it. Shout out to Mum, who cut through her hand, almost severed all the tendons. I just tap it and then I just turn it. If the avocado is nice and soft, you can also spread it on as a sauce and squeeze her on. This will get messy, as it always does. I find that making a sandwich, all I ever do is make a mess. Half the time I'll be eating avocado skins on this thing. This is a fucking mess. The perfect serving size for individuals is supposed to be 1/4 of an avocado, but I'll be brutally honest with you, I just want half an avocado. And I don't really care about too many calories when it comes from avocados, because all the calories are gonna be used for the right stuff in the body. Good fats in it, heaps of good fiber in it, and it's gonna go on the other side of the sandwich and act as the other sticking agent. So when I try and flip this thing onto each other, shit doesn't go everywhere. Cheese. Like I said in the last post, everyone blows up about cheese. High fat, not good for you, blah, blah, blah. The bottom line is, I like it, and I want cheese on my sandwich. So I don't really care about putting cheese on my sandwich, because I'm not going through Macca's drive-thru, and that's a win for me. After the cheese goes on, you're gonna put your meat on. Now you can choose any meat. You can go chicken, you can go cold cuts, you can go smoked salmon. Today I've actually got some pepperoni, which is horrible processed meat, but I like it. So I'm gonna chuck it on there for my protein, and I'm also gonna chuck on some smoked salmon. Chucking on smoked salmon actually allows me not to worry about putting salt on my meal. Chuck her on top. So I've got the bread, I've got the hummus, I've got the avocado, I've got 2 types of meat on there. You can just go with one. Barbecue chicken's all good, or you can get your own nice lean meats, like cook your own chicken breast and put it on there. Once I've done that, I'm gonna start to add a few antioxidants or a few vegetables. So I've got a Spanish onion here. Once you get to the onion, it starts to become a balancing act. So I put the onion on the avocado side and try and press it in so it doesn't go walkabout. You're always gonna make a mess with the sandwich, so don't stress about it. Once the onion's done, I'm gonna whack some tomato on. I've absolutely butchered this technique here. Same side. Then you've got 2 options when it comes to your greens. Rocket's really good with the nitrate, but a lot of people don't like the flavour of rocket, so you can also just go baby spinach or salad. I'll chuck a bit of rocket on, and I'll chuck a bit of the salad on. We're set for the big delivery. Now the aim of the game is to try and get these 2 on top of each other. I like to keep them nice and close before I fold it over, less chance of stuff falling off, but bottom line is, it's gonna go everywhere anyway. Press one side down, 3, 2, let's go. My methods aren't too good. Tuck him back in there. If you guys have a better way of putting this side onto that side, please let me know, because I'm horrible at it, and it just goes everywhere. But once it's down there, because I don't really want to eat it and have the mess go everywhere, I just cut it in half, and we are on. Okay, so that's my sanger, my sandwich. Now, if you want to look at WHYPACBAGS, water and hydration. So I always carry myself 600 ml bottle of water. So the proteins in the cold cut meats, the antioxidants in the greens, onions, tomatoes, carbohydrates in the bread, which fits the fibre 5 at a rating of 2 point something. The blubber, the fat, it's in the fish, it's in the avocado, it's in the hummus. Alcohol, no alcohol with this meal for me. Greens, avocado, rocket, spinach, substance, fibre, which is in the avocado and the bread. Remember, the fibre from the avocado also brings down the entire meal's rating as well. So if you've got a bread that you like that doesn't quite fit the fibre 5 but it's close, Don't forget the fibre from the avocado is also going to bring down that number. I know a lot of people aren't really big on these weird breads, and I know a lot of kids don't like certain breads. I remember as a kid I hated brown bread. So all you parents out there, what you can do is throw avocado in there. Avocado will bring down that fibre rating so you can sneak it in without your kids not eating the sandwich because the bread is not what they like. Wholemeal bread is just white bread dyed brown. Do yourself a favour, find a grain, turn the bread round, look at the ingredients, look at the carbohydrates. We've got 19 grams of carbohydrates per serving, which is 2 slices, and 9 grams of fibre. 19 divided by 9, something like 2 point something. Maths isn't that good. And that's my sandwich, that's my lunch. Take it to work, take it anywhere, it's easy. Don't be scared of a sandwich. I'll have 1 of these and I feel good. 2 of these is probably a bit too much for me, but I'll always make 2, usually finish 1, and I'm laughing. Let's go. Okay.